What did you do before this?
Was a dancer.
George Lee, a Chinese boy from School of American Ballet, was the original Chinese in Nutcracker.
My mother warned me, you are going to America, it's all white people, and you better be 10 times better. Remember that, 10 times better.
Aha, now we know why the new documentary is called 10 Times Better. It's the incredible true story of George Lee, who was a barrier-breaking ballet dancer and then became a legendary blackjack dealer here in Vegas. Joining us now is George Lee himself and the director of the film, Jennifer Lynn. Guys, how are you?
Hi, Jason.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. All right, first, Jennifer, how did you find this man, this gentleman here, and what was your idea behind this?
Yeah, I actually discovered George in the library.
Okay.
I was doing research for another film project at the New York Public Library in New York City, and I was looking at old photos of the 1954 production of The Nutcracker by George Balanchine, which is the gold standard.
Beautiful.
It was the best, and it was 1954, an immediate hit. And I'm looking at these photos, and I saw this one of a young Asian man doing a leap for the Chinese dance in The Nutcracker, and it was amazing. And I was like, who is this man, George Lee?
Right.
And as I was reading the clips in the library, the reviews were raving about George Lee.
Yeah.
But then he kind of disappeared, and he never performed again for the New York City Ballet.
Right.
And so I became obsessed with finding George Lee and asking him what happened. So it took me a month to find him, and when I did find him, I called him up. I left a long message saying, I'm a filmmaker from Philadelphia. I'm looking for George Lee, the ballet dancer. And he called me back.
Okay.
He answered the question why he didn't get hired by the New York City Ballet. They told him he was too short.
Oh.
But when George told me his life story, it was so amazing that I asked him, I said, George, can I come out with a crew and interview you? So we did. February a year ago, we came out 3 times, and the result is 10 times better.
Okay, first of all, the prequel will be Finding George Lee.
Yes.
So remember this, okay?
Yeah.
George, why? Okay, the big question I think is, okay, yeah, they say you were too short, but that doesn't mean you have to go be a blackjack dealer. How did that all happen?
Well, nothing was happening. I was working on Broadway show, and the last show I did was in Vegas. They called
Alcazar.
Alcazar de Paris.
Okay.
On the Desert Inn.
At the Desert Inn.
When that closed, and I decided I go back to New York or gonna stay here. So my friend was one of the told, where are you going? Because I'm getting older too. I cannot go dancing all my life.
Okay, sure.
So he said, why you don't do something, like dealer? I mean, so, that's a good idea. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
So I worked the nighttime. I did the show. Daytime I went to the school to learn how to deal.
That's crazy. And you were at, was it Four Queens?
Four Queens, yeah.
Like classic.
Yeah.
Classic place to be.
Yeah.
Now, what are you doing now?
Now I'm still dealing blackjack. And of course I have a problem with my knees. So they were lucky. They gave me a handicap table.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You can sit down and with the handicap people. And I'm dealing blackjack there now.
Well, I would go to the Four Queens and play blackjack, so I've probably lost money for you. Probably took my money, so thank you for that. Okay, so tell us, where can we see this documentary?
We're having our Las Vegas premiere at the Beverly Theater tonight. And this will be the first showing in Las Vegas. We hope to come back maybe in the next year or so, and hopefully there'll be a public television broadcast at some point in the next year. Okay,
yeah, no, that for sure that's going to happen. George, I got to tell you, I thought I had a strange 2 jobs at the same time. I was working at E-Television, similar to what I'm doing now, but in Hollywood. And I was a longshoreman on the docks in Long Beach, San Pedro. But I think that's about parallel on par. Yeah, Broadway ballet dancer to a blackjack dealer. I love it. Now I know you said your knees are bad and all that. Everybody is, all of us.
It's getting older,
Right. But do you ever do like a ballet move or something? Just like
No,
you're done completely.
No.
All right. Well, that'd be nice. That'd be fun. But I get it. All right. Well, good guys. I mean, we're out of time, and we could talk to you guys forever. But 10 times better.
Yes.
And it's you said tonight at the Beverly Theater.
At the Beverly Theater, yes.
Where's the Beverly Theater again?
In the Arts District.
Yeah.
Okay, in the Arts District.
Yeah, on the Boulevard Mall on 6th Street, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. And information on your screen if you want more. Thanks for coming in.